Ahorita. What's going on, Anthony? Just set up real quick here.
How you doing?
I'm doing good. Yourself?
Pretty good. I'm just lingering in the background today while I'm at work.
Perfect.
How you doing? Doing good yourself? Pretty good. I'm just lingering in the background today while I'm at work. What's today's meeting going to be about?
Hold on, let me just set up real quick. Today, follow-up.
That's a good topic. I just got a couple deals under contract in the last week because of follow-up.
That's the way to go. Let me just make sure I'm good right here. Okay, it's good. It's good. There. Sounds like we're good. So yeah, today, basically one of the main things that I'm doing today is just doing again, I've been doing basically my weekly, how my week goes as far as leads, generation, contract, etc. And today, again, I'm gonna just talk about that 30K deal that I just locked yesterday. It was like a year and a half as far as follow-up wise. But yeah, again, welcome to the channel, guys. Again, we're doing real estate. We do from everything. Again, I do from wholesale to keeping properties either in the wraps and doing sub-2s and then wraps, or doing takeover payments and renting in some areas. What else? Yeah, so that's been the strategies that I've been doing, and anything in between. Again, if you just tuning in for the first time, again, I'm frugal. So again, I don't like spending money when I don't have to. If I can save money as far as just by doing, instead of by paying somebody to do it, I'll do it where it's feasible. Again, I won't, if a task is gonna save me, let's say $3 an hour, but again, if I had to do it, I'd rather pay for somebody to do it. So yeah, so basically, that'll be one of the things that I gotta talk to as far as making sure that we don't spend too much money and we don't outspend ourselves as far as our marketing budget goes. Just make sure I have it right here. Gotta copy the text. Okay. My puppy wants to be in the show. Hold on. I'm coming for you. Come on. Here. Come on. Okay, he'll come in. So, okay, I have a little list here I gotta follow. Okay. You come or not? Okay. So yeah, as far as that, so yeah, this lead, just giving you a quick run on this lead. This lead was, again, I got it to I hit it twice with two different areas, two different strategies. One was driving for dollars. So basically I drive for dollars. I screenshot, just one. It's running for me. One. There you go. There you are. Part of the show. Sit down. So basically, this lead, the way I found this lead, one was driving for dollars. It looked pretty bad on the outside. So basically what I do, again, I don't have any apps that as far as that I paid for, but what I do is basically I go on my Google Maps and then I put a pin drop and then I screenshot it. So when I screenshot it, it goes to my camera, right? So when I'm done, at the end of the day, I do have a VA. So basically I send her all this screenshots that I have. I try to target, again, one of the things I do, people that I did teach, try to do at least 10 a day if anything, it's possible. I know some people work, but again, what I ask is just go different ways home. Like, let's say first you take Main Street, then you take South Street, then you take East Street. That way you can find neighborhoods. Again, also part of the strategy that we use is learning your market, learning your areas. So basically, I screenshot this property. I sent it to my VA, and I have a big old I have like 3,000 driving for dollar leads. Where I've been driven again since 4 years. Again, I just keep an adding to those. And what I did, I got it, I script traced, and then I texted it. Also, it also came out on a lead notice because it was real bad. Again, grass was real tall and everything. So also that was 2 ways. So I targeted 2 ways. When I was able to, the reason why I found out that it was in 2 lists is when I did the strategy to be able to use RR reply to basically do stacking on it without having to pay for the service. It showed that it had it had 3 pain points. It had 2 pain points. One was driving for dollars and one was lead notice. So it was there. Now remember this lead. At first I kept on calling and texting. She finally replied to me like at the 4th text. Again, one of the things about RR reply is that you can set up a month worth of campaign as far as text. So she eventually did reply to me and she said, yeah, a couple of times, yes. I was never able to get the customer to show me the property and actually talk to them in person, because I know the best way to get a best deal is to get it in person, right? She was never able to actually get me and her husband to be able to see the property. This property was vacant. This property was again, nobody was there. But I needed to get inside there so I can take pictures. She eventually replied to me, you know what, sir, I apologize. We already have it on the contract. This was probably like in January, December of last year. So again, most people are like, oh, damn it, it's already dead. Again, I lost it. It was a good deal. It was a good deal because it was distressed and it was a good area. One of the hottest area where I'm at. Eventually, again, 2 things I could have done. I could have definitely said, you know what, kill the lead, put dead, sold to somebody else, or do follow-ups. And I like to do follow-ups. So what I do, again, because sometimes people do get on the contract, and I have another deal that I'll talk to right now as far as that. People like to, they get on the contract, but sometimes they don't close. And that's where we might drop the ball by not following up with them and asking them, hey, did you close? So what I did, again, you guys know that I have Mighty Text. And I might cancel. Well, I like the Mighty Text because I can text through the internet instead of texting through my phone. So I might keep it. I used to forecast, I guess, future post, future post text. So I did on that one before I got RL reply. Hey, did you close? Hey, did you close? Hey, I'm just quick follow up. So it was probably like 6 texts like this every 15 days. Because I know most likely if it's an investor, he's gonna close within 15 days. In 15, 20 days, 30 days the max, depending on the title company. So she said yes. She said no. We're still in the process. I'm trying to see if I can show you that. If I can show you that text. If I can at least screenshot it so you guys can see it. So, so I have a query in my what's it called? So right now I have a query here on my reply. I have 16 contracts in escrow already so far. So again, that one is, let's see, where are you? There you go. So let's see. Sorry, miss. All this business, sure. Amazing. Sure, I can. Maybe weekends are only option to work in the hospital or holidays. Sorry. September last year. That's my expense name. I'm trying to see. I can see the text where he says, "I'm sorry, we're yeah here." So I followed up January of this year. Let me screenshot this. Finder. So you guys can know what I'm talking about. Okay. Let's see that. So let me go with my Zoom. Net. Share. Yeah. Screen right here. So let me know you guys can see the screen where it says that. See. Sometimes it's not the best as far as might not be. Stop sharing. See you again now. Let me know if you guys see that. So here it says, hi there, we're under contract. This was January 3rd when she sent me this. And again, two things you can react, like what happened. Again, I thought we were gonna be on the contract, but it said, oh wow, you never showed it to me. Hope it sells. If not, let me know. That was my what's it called, my text to her. And then again, you see here, January 20th. Let me show you another screenshot. Let me stop sharing this.
Is that an automated reply or did you send
No.
that response?
That I send that response because I have a follow-up on it. If I don't get in the property, I try to follow every 3 days. And then I see any replies, every reply sends me a text, hey, this address, you need to follow up with this. So she said that. Let me show it to you. So then I followed up on January, that was January 3rd, and then January 20th, just checking, did it close already? I kept on following up with her just to see where we're at with that property. So now I lost my Zoom. There we go. So then I kept on following up with them until she said, I think it was like in March the 3rd of this month. She said that she told me that no, I don't think it's closed. Let me have my husband meet you. Now remember, they're in a roller coaster, right? So they got a high. Oh, it's already gonna close. I have a contract. It's under contract. Perfect. And then it never did. So their high is coming down. I kept on following up, and the pain again. It's pressure on them. Did it close? Did it close? So that pain of not getting their money, it's being multiplied every time that I text them and I text them and I text them. And then let me see if I can show you that text. So let's see, that's one of them. For some reason, I have a duplicate lead on this one. Let me show you the text from. And this is my husband. So let me screenshot this one. You guys can see it. So, let me share the screen. And let me know if you guys see that. So you see where she's telling me, you see, March 3rd. So I was January 3rd, March 3rd. My husband says he will meet you today at 6 p.m. So I said, perfect. I said, perfect. I told my name, hello. And then my husband's on his way the next day. They didn't go on that day. Well, actually, they'll meet. This was going to meet me today at 6 p.m. the next day. So the 4th, my husband's on his way. I wish you luck. Thank you for showing me the house. And again, after that, I spoke to the client. I asked him, what happened? I thought you said you had sold it already. He said, yeah, we sold it again to a relative. And they were like, oh, they're trying to get their financing in line. Oh, perfect. I hope that everything is all right, because again, this property looks like it probably won't pass inspection. But again, I showed him the problem. Most likely that was the reason they couldn't get financing. They couldn't close because of that. I told him, no, it's perfect. It's always, again, I always push him away from them. For me, no, it's always good to keep in the family. Because again, it might be a family heirloom. Again, by me conversating with him, I knew that property was his parents. So no, it's always great to keep it in the family. He's like, yeah, he's trying to get it financing. Perfect. I know some of these properties don't pass inspection because of that condition, but they're probably buying it cash, so which is good, knowing that most likely it was in a cash transaction. So again, I'm pushing the pain toward on him as far as why it didn't close without telling him, right? So he's like, oh, perfect. You know what? Let me go ahead and talk to my wife. Again, perfect. Like, you know, I already spoke to your wife. She said that you probably want to keep it. Again, push it away from me. And then eventually she left. We left the property, and then I kept on following with him. Hey, she said, give me a week. I gave him a week, and I texted him again. Hey, what's going on? Did your family members close on it? Knowing it didn't. I know for a fact it was going to be kind of tough for them to close on this property. She said no, et cetera, et cetera. And then yesterday again, following up. They said they lost my number. Their husband and wife. I was texting both. They said, oh, I lost your number, et cetera. They said, okay, perfect. You know what? Here's the contract already. On this time, I told him, you know what? Let me see the contract, because I gave him a copy of my contract blank though, without anything. You know what? Let me give you the contract. I'm gonna send you through sign now, digital signature. Let me go ahead and explain to you. It's gonna be 50. It's gonna be the price, as is, whatever. And then eventually they sent it to them on I think it was on a Monday of this week. And then they finally signed yesterday. Now that property, it's going to be a 30K assignment on that deal because of the property where it's at and the condition. I have another one on the other town that I'm making 27 on. It's kind of the same cookie cutter, but this one has a bigger location. Now that other property, I locked it up a year and a half ago. The reason why I'm getting a bigger assignment is because market appraised and et cetera, right? This one, I just locked it up at a good price in a better location, so I'm making the 30K assignment. So that's going to be the key. Just follow up, never give up, and be constant. Again, the good thing about RI Reply, you can do a lot of triggers, you can do a lot of things, so you can follow up. Again, like you guys know, it's only me and my VA, Shiri. Again, mother VA, he's been calling me that, again, he's one who wants to cold call again, but he's been flaking. Again, he was supposed to go today, but again, he hasn't texted me since the morning. But I know when he does get online, he does good jobs. Again, that's where I'm making that other deal, that land deal that I'm making 20, 30. Well, someone say 33, but the people that are sold it for me are making 5. So I'm making what, 27, 28 on it. And that's through him making cold calls. So I know he's good, but he's never ended. So again, the key to this for this one is going to be the follow-up. Again, first of all, the lead was gotten to Darren for dollars, and it also came out in lead notices. I was able to patch him and let him. The system was able to tell me that it was 2 pain points on it, Darren for dollars and the lead notice. I texted him. I texted her. She replied. She said, "Yeah, and yeah, I'll have my husband show it to the property." Again, she never showed it. She said, "We're under contract." I said, "Oh wow, I thought you never showed it to me, but again, I hope it sells." I didn't give up. It took me 20 days. The 3rd, I got the text January 3rd. On January 20th, hey, did it close already? Just a quick text. I didn't say anything. You know what? Did it close already? She didn't answer me. Did it close already? And then she eventually, no, she didn't close. Whatever. This took from January 3rd to March 3rd. So 2 months to be able to create pain until she said, you know what, let me have my husband see it, show you the property. And then after that, on the third, I saw it. So you see, on the third to yesterday was that 28 days. That's why I like to lock it up, because again, flaking until it did got locked up. But again, would you do this over and over for an assignment fee that big? Again, in my area, yeah, you would definitely, because of that. Now this one, it'll be good. Like I was telling one of my buyers that I want to. I was like, maybe I can give you a discount on a future property, or maybe this one, maybe they buy this one. But you gotta do two things for me. You gotta show me how to do your rehab, so again, teach me how to do a rehab. Either get this one, I'll be involved, I'll do everything for you, and then give me a line of credit. Again, find somebody, again, use your leverage as far as you have a line of credit with this guy to give me a line of credit. Because again, one of the things that I know is, in anything, the best way to make money is with other people's money. Again, you don't have to, like I tell people, I don't want to use my credit. I don't want to use my personal income. I want to have somebody that sees the property and sees the value in the property, so they can lend me on the property so I can flip it. Again, because I know for this one, for a fact, even though I'm getting, it might be a 30K assignment, the rehabber is making another 40 on the back end. And probably, I think max to flip, it'll be 40K. It's a small house, it's 1,000 square feet. But 40K, again, I can make 70, 80. So you see, I'm making 30 anyways. But again, if I would have had the credit line lined up, I'll buy it, I'll flip it, and I'll make 80 in the middle, right? Of course, you pay 10K in fees, et cetera, with everything. But you see, that's what I'm leveraging the deal against my flipper, because again, I want to do flips, because usually the ones that I do are just cosmetic. Like the one in Brownsville, that property, again, it was going to be an assignment. The lady's super, what's the word? Aggressive. We decided to, you know what, I'm not going to give you the price that you want. I know you don't want to sell it at that price. Let's do this. I'll give you the down payment, because she's going to move. Because again, something happened with her family. She's going to move. Okay, let me give you a down payment, 10K, around there. That's what I'm thinking. But I'll list it, and I'll give you, instead of giving the price, I'll give you an extra I'll give you a couple $1,000 more over it. But I know if I list it for 165, it'll probably sell for 150. So again, that increases the profit to 40, and it makes sense for me to do that. But giving her the down payment. But one of the things about her is that she is too aggressive. Like, one of the things that I step back and say, you know what, she might be under duress. Again, what happens when you're under duress? I'm not going to give you 10K and then say, oh, you know what, you took advantage of me because I was under duress. I was under financial pressure. So I literally gave her a 3-day cooling period, so that she can think the things through. And let me show you that text. I'll show it to you next time. Because of that, again, you want to make sure that you do the right way. But again, she can always come back. Oh, you know what? I already gave her 10K, right? If I do give her 10K, and then it says, oh no, you know, I wasn't stressed, and she gets an attorney, and now I'm in trouble, because again, it sounds like she is under stress. So you know what? Let's step back. Let's not make this deal. Don't force this deal if it's not there. Let's relax. Again, if anything, if she wants to sell it on her own, perfect. Sell it on your own, make money on your own. Again, perfect. There's more deals out there for me. And again, I don't get in trouble with as far as taking advantage. It looks like I'm taking advantage of somebody, which I'm not. But again, she has all those symptoms and all the what's it called, that I'm seeing the triggers of her being under distress. So you know what, ma'am? Let me go ahead and give you a 3-day. Let me see if I can read it for you. I'll read it for you. See. Hello, Tina. I always use third party to be able to blame the third party. My attorney advised me to give you a 3-day cooling period. He saw you calling me several times while I was here with his office. He states that I can get in trouble if I make you sign any documents while you show signs of duress. I'm sorry, but I will need to take this advice and allow you to think with a clear mind. He made me text you so you can have a record of the 3-day cooling period. So that way, you know what? That way it's on the record. I'm making somebody else a bad person because I didn't close on this deal. And then if it comes back, perfect. And if it doesn't, it doesn't. Don't worry. But again, you do the things the right way, and eventually good things come back. See. So yeah, that was one of the deals. It'll eventually will come back again, because the prices she wants. Because again, the main thing that she wants is she doesn't want to close, she doesn't want to list it and wait 40, again, wait on, again, you don't know. It might close in 30 days, it might close in 45, it might close in 6 months. But she needs money. Again, she's divorced, she only lives off child support. Again, she needs money. That's why I was gonna give her the 10K. And I was like, I'll give you 10K. And I was thinking actually even giving her 2K a month, because 10K a month, 10K once, that money flies right away. Maybe, you know what, I'll pay for the moving expenses as a down payment. You know what, I'll give you 2K for moving, and then I'll slowly trickle you down to a 10K down payment so you can make that money last. Because again, I'll give you 10K at once. Most people will just, by the time you know it, in a week, it's gone. So yeah, that was the deal. Again, it was crazy, that deal. And it's still, again, if it comes back, perfect. If it doesn't, perfect. But again, going back to this one, a 30K deal, just to follow up. I don't know how I went on the other one for the other property that I'm doing, hopefully a retail listing, where I basically, and the way I did by a program called the retail buyer program, where you can, again, I have the contracts and everything where I can, usually they don't like giving down payments, but I'll give this person a down payment because she needs to move. Once she comes back, and she said she's calm, she's thinking that she has thought the things through, and now she's doing, okay, let's do it. Now I'm relaxed. I don't have stress. But basically with that one, you get the property, you recorded interest of option interest, something like that, and then you get a power of attorney to list it, and you list it. And you tell the client, you know what, it might qualify for the listing. I'll pay for the closing costs. I'll pay for the commission. I'll pay for the repairs. I'll pay for the inspection. I'll pay for the appraisal. You still get your price, and actually as a buffer, as a additional bonus, I'll give you 2K more, because you're allowing me to go through this. But the benefit for her is she gets cash right now. She closes in 10 days instead of closes the 10K down payment in 10 days instead of never. You don't know what if, again, most likely that property might not pass inspection. You guys know inspectors and banks, again, most likely they're gonna find at least 10 things. That might be 10K or 3K worth of repairs. Paint, usually it's gonna be either sockets, door handles, windows, flooring, termites, etc. that won't pass inspection. And that's the normal things. Most properties don't pass inspection because of that, and you fix it. But again, for her, the 3K, it's unattainable. But she's, again, like she was telling me, she's living off child support. Again, she has 5 kids. Again, it's tough for her to be able to, and she's commuting an hour and a half each day to drop off her kids. So that's why she wants to sell it quick. But I was telling her, like, and she was calling me. But again, hey, you just let her rest, let her think things through, and then if it comes back, perfect. But again, in the meantime, I got this one again through a follow-up, and again, I might leverage this one. You know what? I'll make 20 on the assignment, but I'm paying you 10K. So you're not giving me anything. I'm paying you 10K so that you can tell me, you know what? Give me a credit line through that credit line people that you have. Put in a good word for me and teach me how to do everything. Let me be again permits, etc. I know it's a lot of things. I've never done a full flip. Like these guys are doing it much faster. I've done a couple of them, but again, they're super hectic. But they have a better system because it's a smaller house. It's much quicker. So yeah. Let me see. So yeah, that was the 2 things that I wanted to talk to you about this Friday, because I do have to go see another property here in a little bit. What else? Money to close. Again, my cold caller is still missing. But again, I text while he's not cold calling, he's good. But when he's in there, when he's not, then I again text, scrape. Again, this week I got like, I think it was like 130 new leads. They get skip trace. I scrape them from the county. My VA does the actual manual scrape and put in the address, etc. But they don't come like that. And then I skip trace them, then I add them to a reply. They get text, and then I wait for the replies. And I do it myself. I don't have any other that can help me do that because again, I'm not skilled at that level yet. I had talked to one of the person with the mastermind. I said, you know what? Maybe you want to scale. Maybe you want to have two people more in your team. One that can be you at 90%, and then another either co-caller or another co-caller, basically co-caller to do lead generation, and maybe like a acquisition manager. So that's one of the 2 things that I got to think out through this year. But so far this quarter has been good. It's been good to me. It's been hot, which is crazy here in our area, but overall it's been good. If you guys don't have any questions, let me know. I'm about to log off in like about 5 minutes so I can drive to. I need to go see a house. I need to go pay this guy that is cutting the grass for a property that I locked up already. That's the one I'm making, I think it's 27 on. But yeah, Anthony, Dusty, anybody on Facebook or YouTube, you guys have any questions? I need to be able to log into the Facebook because I don't have it. I want to know if you have any questions. But yeah, that was a week for me. Again, just showing how that follow-up is key. I know if you were to look at this property in a bigger metroplex, that 30K might have been 170K because of usually most people in our area maybe make a 5-10K on the assignment fee. So it's above average assignment fee. So I know for a fact if you were an average assignment fee like in California, it's probably like 50. So it might be like 100 again, and that's one of the things that Stas told me. You know what? Maybe you need to scale and then hit those markets that you can do whatever you do here, scale it to those markets. Since you already know how to do everything, you do this what's called you're really good at data gathering. So maybe you can have somebody teach somebody, or just do the same thing you do, but in 3 or 4 markets. But you need more people. Because I know for a fact, right now with the people that I have, is me and Sherry, my VA, and sometimes the co-caller. I am good with this area. But I know for a fact, if I get another area, it's gonna be I'm being pulled in too many ways to be successful. So yeah, again, hope everybody had a good week, a good Friday. Again, we still got Saturday and Sunday to do. Right now, I gotta go see another property to go follow up on it. Gotta pay this guy right now. What else? Again, bandit signs. Again, it's the key. The stickers I always have them with me. Yeah, and the follow-ups on the reply. Again, that was key for this one. And you guys saw the text where she said it was in the contract, and then she, you know what, I'll have my husband see it to you and then show it to you, and now it's locked. All right, guys. Hope everybody had a good Friday, good Saturday and Sunday coming. Again, keep pushing. Again, the best way to be successful is by doing it yourself and push through it. Like I say, when you're going through the hill, don't stop. All right. You guys have a good day. Happy Friday.
Thanks, buddy.
Take care, Anthony.
Take care.